I'm Jason Stubblefield, and I grew up in a little town called Woodstock, Georgia, just north of Atlanta. So I really didn't grow up in the church. I grew up, I've got two brothers, and we were all very active in sports, and we didn't go to church as a family, and really religion was never a big focus. But when Laura and I got married, we attended church regularly, and we kind of bounced around from church to church for a few years. Alan and I met on the golf course, imagine that, and certainly a godsend because, funny story, we had lunch and he told me about Friday night camp. So I came home, I told Laura, hey, we got a place we can drop the girls off and go out and do something now. And Laura's like, well, you can't do that. So we ended up coming to church, I think the next Sunday after I met Alan, and we loved it. You know, everybody was very warm and friendly, and we were instantly drawn to the church. I guess really my reservations initially with this church was, gosh, sure is small. You know, I'm not going to be able to slide in late and leave early. But that fear went away really, really quick with the church. We just knew immediately this was the right place for us, and then we actually got involved in a small group immediately. You know, early on I couldn't say this. Really early on there was a fear of just the accountability of having to show up and meet with a group of Christians and have to, you know, sit around and get real with each other. But you know, it was the best thing that ever happened to me and Laura. It allowed us to hear people open up and speak honestly about their lives and their problems and their struggles and their fears. And Laura and I were able to look each other in the eye and just be honest with each other. Say, well, this is amazing the way these people are sharing. There's no doubt that if Laura and I had not been part of our small group, it would have been real easy for us to walk away, probably from each other, certainly from this church and God. This church, this small group has changed my life, has saved our marriage, and really has allowed me to have friendships that I never knew were possible. You know, it's a group of people that whenever I see them, you know, it just makes me feel real good because I know what's going on in their lives and they know what's going on in mine, and you know, no one judges. You know, it's an amazing thing that we're all just here for each other. We all understand each other and what we're going through, and it's just the best friendships you could ever want. There's some people out there that maybe are thinking, gosh, I wish I had some deeper relationships. I wish I had some real friends that I could count on and call on anytime. Well, that's what I want you to get out of this, is that small group gives you those rewards of just such meaningful, genuine, real relationships that are open and honest, and it is absolutely a God thing, and it's powerful, and it'll change your life. Change mine.